What matters is your determination and your drive and your desire, your work ethic, stick-to-itiveness. Doesn't matter that you don't have the greatest equipment. Doesn't matter that you don't have a ton of weight. You make do with what you got. If I didn't have this, I'd be using dumbbells. But because I can't use a ton of weight, because this thing will get rickety, doesn't matter. I'll do unilateral training, one leg at a time that way. Don't have to use as much weight if I'm only doing one leg at a time. So basically that's a pretty abbreviated leg workout for me, but to be totally honest, I'm kind of really just bringing legs back. You know, I had this tore this quad in half a couple years ago, this left one. Back in the day when I was enormous in my full swing of things, I tore the right quad. I tore the inner one on this one, and part of it snapped up my leg back then, and then in an accident at work, I tore this outer one over here, dead in half, where it couldn't be reattached. You can't sew muscle to muscle when it's ripped in the middle. So, we'll see how that comes to pass and what that looks like, but so far, surprisingly, I think it's going to be okay. So I started out, I did, like I showed you on the video, I did probably 6 or better sets unilaterally. Right leg extension, left leg extension, higher reps, 15 to 20 reps. And immediately did the right leg, left leg, spun around, stood up, and did left hamstring again, 15 reps or so. Right hamstring, 15 reps or so. I warmed up, I escalated the weight, and I worked my working sets in that rep range. High reps, 15 to 20 on the extensions and 15, you know, on the hams. So that was my first superset. And then, wasn't much, my second superset, barbell squats. And as soon as I re-racked the weight, and there I'm going 15 to 20 reps too, so that's a real bitch. You know, it kind of just is. 15 to 20 reps, ass to heels, all the way down. These people make videos telling you nowadays, lately it's fashionable to say, to make a video on YouTube and say, your legs aren't getting big, it's because you're doing squats. Squats won't make your legs big. In fact, squats can make your legs lose size. Again, it's all in how you do. You know, I squat ass to heels, keep my back up as straight as I can, and it gives really good overall leg development. You bring your feet in a little bit. You can't have a super wide stance like your sumo or something, but you can have shoulder width or a little bit better, shoulder width or a little better, ass to heels. And then I superset that. As soon as I rack that, I go over and pick up not really heavy dumbbells, talking 30, 35s, 40 pounds. and I'll do stiff legs. And when I do stiff legs for my hamstrings and my glutes, I bend my knees. I bend my knees so that I feel it where I want it. And then as I come up, again, I hinge off the knee or position the knee flexion to whatever degree I have to so that I can hit the target muscle where I'm trying to hit it. Simple as that. So it's stiff leg, but it's not straight leg. If I do them dead straight, it really doesn't put it onto my hamstrings like that, and it's not the greatest thing to lock out like that anyway. So I'm not trying to work the lower back, although it is getting some work. But I always have had really good hams. I'll throw a picture here. My hams were huge back in the day, and they're going to be good again this time. But that's how I do it. So this is the beginning. I mean, this, you know, you do what you can do and what you have to do as you have to do it. Just enough is enough. You don't kid yourself. You have to do enough, but you don't have to go in there like, you know, you're a pro bodybuilder. So right now this is adequate. When this isn't adequate, I'll ratchet things up, you know, and eventually I'll get to the point where I'm doing a full-blown, you know, more greatly extrapolated leg workout. But right now, this is plenty. And then calves, my calf equipment's in the garage, unfortunately. Really heavy machine. I'll do calves. I'll probably do calves tomorrow, and then down here I'll do back. And then I'll go by what they feel like. If I can do them 2 or 3 times a week, I will. You know, it depends on what they feel like. Initially, once a week, probably. Then maybe next week twice. I don't know. We'll see. Go instinctively. So that's it. I got to get upstairs, get some food in me. You guys have a great night.